Column 5. And you set up your planisphere. And you stamp on the ground with your foot 7 times and recite these charms to the foreleg, turning to the north 7 times, and you return down and go to a dark recess. A question form tested. You go to a dark, clean recess with its face open to the south, and you purify it with natron water, and you take a new white lamp in which no red earth or gum water has been put, and place a clean wick in it, and fill it with real oil after writing this name and those figures on the wick with the ink of myrrh beforehand, and you lay it on a new brick before you, its underside being spread with sand, and you pronounce these spells over the lamp again another 7 times. You display frankincense in front of the lamp, and you look at the lamp, and you see the entity about the lamp, and you lie down on a rush mat without speaking to anyone on earth. Then he makes the formula to you by dream. Behold its invocation, the formula, the margin. Behold the spells which you write on the wick. Bakuksi Kuk and figures. Ho, I am Murray, Murabi, Babel, Bauth, Bamoe, the great Agathodaman, Maratho, the form of the soul that resteth above in the heaven of heavens, Tatot, Bowel, Moetahe, Lahe, Bolboel, I, Bolboel, I, Tat, Buel, Yohel, the first servant of the great entity, he who giveth life, light exceedingly, the companion of the flame, he in whose mouth is the fire that is not quenched, the great entity who is seated in the fire, he who is in the midst of the fire, which is in the lake of heaven, in whose hand is greatness and the power of God. Reveal thyself to me here today in the fashion of thy revelation to Moses, which thou didst make upon the mountain, before whom thou didst create darkness and light. And Beseb, I pray thee that thou reveal thyself to me here tonight, and speak with me, and give me answer in truth without falsehood, for I will glorify thee in Abydos, I will glorify thee in heaven before Phre. I will glorify thee before the moon, I will glorify thee before him who is upon the throne, who is not destroyed, he of the great glory. Petri, Pater Enfe, O entity who is above heaven, in whose hand is the beautiful staff, who created deity not having created him, come to me into the midst of this flame that is here before thee of Boel. Let me not and let me see the business that I ask about tonight, truly without falsehood. Let it be seen, let it be heard. O great entity, Sese Hout, otherwise said Arme Uth, come and inform me and give me answer that. To which I shall ask about, truly without falsehood, O great entity that is on the mountain of Atuke, of Kabaho, Takratat, come into me. Let my eyes be open tonight for any given thing that I shall ask about, truly without falsehood, the voice of the Asphot, Neblat, Lilas, 7 times, and you lie down without speaking, the ointment which you put on your eyes when you are about to inquire of the lamp, in any lamp divination. You take some flowers of the Greek bean, you find them in the place of the garland seller, otherwise said of the lupin seller. You take them fresh and put them in a lock vessel of glass and stop its mouth very well for 20 days in a secret dark place. After 20 days, if you take it out and open it, you find a pair of testicles in it with a phallus. You leave it for 40 days. When you take it out and open it, you find that it has become bloody. Then you put it on a glass thing and put the glass thing into a pottery thing and in a place hidden at all times. When you desire to make inquiry of the lamp with it at any time, if you fill your eyes with this blood aforesaid, and if you go in to pronounce a spell over the lamp, and you see a figure of an entity standing behind the lamp, and he speaks with you concerning the question which you wish, or you lie down and he comes to you. If he does not come to you, you rise and pronounce his compulsion. You must lie on the green reeds, being pure from a woman, your head being turned to the south, and your face being turned to the north, and the face of the lamp being turned northward likewise. I pray thee to reveal thyself to me here tonight, and speak with me, and give me answer truly concerning the given matter which I ask thee about. And if we go back a little bit here, well, not just a little bit, we have, obviously we're doing seher here. I mean, obviously the people doing these practices are doing seher, and Army O Oath. Okay. Because it's not necessary to worship the objects that you're working with in ritual. And any entities that's going to get you to put rotten testicles in your eyes, yeah, they don't have your best interest in heart, right? Natak tie pek natak kalhe ap aitan na ratak na sep. Ash nye sku ap kapash achurk set mata na sup. Natak satak akre natak share a wat red nakaka wa f zint natak shak wat red nakaka S. Wab. A hearse. One a purse. Natak. Ta. Wabas. Na bu. Na hasam. Natak. Anya. Wa. Khubs. Amia F. Wabak. A. Bunput. Tersh. Mu na kame. Arf natak. Tawashal. F. Wab. Arf natak. Mahaf. Na nakhe ma mat. Bunts. Suck. Pierak. Hun a ne. Rau ag tur. Up. Shal. Au. Ko na hut. Natak wafap har wat. Tibap. Nimya nyazik er. Harf. Park na shah. Natak. Ash near suck. Apah. Hubus. On. Napke. Sup. A arket. A labwant. A hurry. Nahar. Pukbus. A arak. Nu mus. Pahbus. Har. Nuk. Apa. Nacharpa. Napa. Kata na. Pahbus. Natak. Satar nak. Har. Wat. Tumt. Na. Kame. A. Banap. Ka. Sisa. Waba. Rum. Nub. N. Put. Tahar. Zaf. Nak. Wah. Na. Raswat. Kias. Path. Shah. Samtat. Kias. Sakul. Nut. Arak. Shah. Apa. Shal. Hubus. Baku. Si. Cook. Here Ank. Muria. Murebia. Babel. Ba'off. Bama. Bashat. Ayo. Mira. Af. Au. Pa. Harbor. Nabia. And. Hattab. Na. Hara. Khun. Na. Patan. Patu. Tatat. Sipson. Bola. Sipson. Mehar. Sipson. Lahe Sipson. Baal. Labwul. Yasipson. Atat Sipson. Well Sipson. Yahel Sipson. Pashumsa Hiet. Nup. Nutcher. Pa. Natat. Win ma. Shus. Sipson. Pa. Hupper. Nut. Sat pa. Natat. Satat. Nerf. Nate. Paris. Acham. Panatcher. Ah. Nut. Hums. Cunt. Satat. Pa. Nut. Nut. Matat. Nut. Sat. Nut. Napa. Share. Nut. Put. Nate. Au. Ma. Pa. Nash. Nup. Nutcher. Natataf. One hook. Ara. Kien. Paho. Mokia. Pakia. The one hook.
Moses Nata Arak Araf Harput To Nata Harkat Cup Pa Kaka Pa Win The Harf Tara Pia Taba Namak Natak One Hak Ara Pia Na Pia Kara Natak Saze Emnia Natak Sanya Wa Na Matat Mat Na Wash Na Matat Na Aza Zaya Shashak Nabat Aya Shashak Nut Pat Nakhar Para Aya Shashak Nakhar Ahaya Shashak Nakharapatat Harapat Bahat Natab Arif Tahampat Shashak Aab Patre Subson Batter Anpia Subson and the stab Panyatar Nut Natra Harit Natpat Natapa Shabat Nut Ne Anaf Na Tataf Art Cup Nature Banap Nature Tach Hapap Amnia Achra Achan Nut Matat Nia Kia Satat Nut Kia Hatat Pa Bal Subsan Nyataka Hana Miapap Shia Ashit Hana Nut Ahia Shalal Harfat Niapia Grah Namatat Matna Wash Namatat Na Az Mia Mas Mia Satams Nature A Sia Haut Subsan Cas Army Akan Khar Za Natak Zanya Wah Napat Nat Ayashan Kraf Namatat Matna Wash Matat Na Azap Nature A Nut Harpa Pro Natoge Nakabaun Abra Ao Am Nya Khan Miewan Yurt Abel Na Piegra Khart Munt Matat Nyaya Shun Kars Na Matat Matna Wash Na Matat Na Az A Khru Na Plewa Sifot Nablat Lilas Sup Natak Sutter Nuk Na Washna Zapa Kias Nut E Arak Kies Aryatuk E Arak Nyag Ya Ashen Nup Khabas Nasin Shan Nub Na Khabs Khur Anyik Hienu Khran Bol Abok Khur Gumya Ka Yesu Na Papma Na Pa Saklam Kaz Pa Satarmos E Arak Anyeto Elkna Ark Tiesu Ewalak Nayel Ark Amrath Ma Shas Subsan Shahu Ark Anyetif Ahrenatak one Arf Kargamak Yano Krayu Khan Erme Wamaz Arak Khaf Shahu Natak Nyetif Hare Natakwan Arf Kur Gumkaf Harf Harsnif Ar Kr Ark Kieth Awianak Nayel Natak Tapnak Nayel Achan Wank Nablaz Nawama F Happen Nu Nab Ark Wah Ar Nab Khabs Namth Na Nu Nab Ark Mah Yurtak Nape Sanaf Nt Khre Ark An I Achan Ash Sak Apa Khabs Khur Nuk Awa Sashut Na Nachar F Ah Nap Bal Nap Khabs Nataf Saza Webek Khur Pashan Ant Ark Wakaf Nga Natak Satar Khur Alf Nak Araf Tum I Nak Arak Nahas Arak Ash Taf Taham Are Har Kur Ark Satar Kamawat Arak Wab A Sahmat Azazak Sit Arasa Hark Sat Makte Khraf Nap Kabas Sat A Makte Khaf Tagaharatia Tabah Namak Natak Wanhak Aratiana Piegrah Natak Saza Amia Natak Sana Wahna Matat Mat Har Taman Ta Matat Nia Air Shan Namak at Petus. And so, where my bookmark went, but start into the comment on column 5. And erhak sat mahle. Mahle is a word that relates to the north and going north. Kapash is the foreleg. Forming some sort of focus or connection on your limb that you're praying in regards to. That's kind of a different thing, isn't it? But show nush, show bush corresponds to R Keturos in Job 9:9. But the astronomical texts talk of Kpush as consisting of 7 stars, evidently Arctos itself. And particular stellar signs is always an important consideration of one sort or another. I mean, symbolically. The Naharsh is either red earth or red land. The requirement that the lamp used for divination be free from red color, Am il Totas, is found elsewhere. The use of red earth and gum and pottery, the quotation. Vru Kol is myrrh ink. Smir Nam Elan is, there's a particular recipe that Parthe uses, that mentions. Gol Lagater is Kar Ak Tahres, a term for mystical symbols. Nezek is probable that it's Tepeyef, reading z. Apart from any other correspondences, we have the compound preposition as nezes. Yeah, I don't think that that's it. Although you wording nezes as the same thing as tepeyef makes sense too. Lepuant al ba un ut is in Greek lib an otas, and the Coptic bakuksi kuk is the soul of Kuk, the son of Kuk, the magical name corresponding with Kooks, Kuk, Kooks, and numerous others. Ba'in Kook, and elsewhere Ba'ikuk, and the suggestion of the elemental entity, darkness, Ka'ok, and Kunt Put Nun Patu, or Kun Put Patu. And Moses is a hero that's still popular in Jewish circles before and after Christ. Well, of course, he's mentioned in Scripture, like the books of Moses or the books that talk about Moses are bigger than any other. It seems kind of a redundant comment, but the pointer, the beginning line. Okay. So regardless of what entity people are working with, are trying to work with, Sehar means to work with the jinn. that one still wants honesty, you know. Bul na abok is bal abok, the raven's eye, the Greek bean. So it grows some weird plant, right? With the red juice. Is that what happens? And Piesu relates to the Coptic. Tahi Sa'o Gumkia Su. Sa Ai Sa'u Tenna A Usa Tenna A Us Sa'u are probably not correct, but messing with the etymological form and all that sort of stuff seems common as a magical thing that people have done throughout the ages. Yo, y'all, ayal is probably connected with Wallace. The group cannot be read as tome, and may be connected with Amekle. Hindu, some here and elsewhere suggest the meaning of a pair. Russ Noth. My Coptic's pretty poor, so yeah. And the Egyptian particle ur is probably be seen here. Shock in the Coptic is related to Rook and Sedum Kerf. And Etibetus is the reading. Some plants have properties, and if you don't know their properties, it can be connected to all sorts of mystical experiences and miracles and stuff. Well, I mean, there's the miracle of life and all that sort of stuff, but it's going to happen without the magical formulas, is my point. Sharma